So, Leo, we will speak about something. This is it's just going to be a small video, hopefully. So, I am seated out here basking. It's such a great weather, and I've just been wondering, trying to define being an African woman. What is being beautiful as an African woman? How do you define what a beautiful African woman should look like? Like, this has been so underrated lately, and I feel like we need to talk about it. See, now when there's something funny, like some meme going around in Kenya, like, we call these ladies who are so on their natural state, like natural, like me with my matutas are this, like, braided from my real hair, braidings from my real hair. So when you have them on, or when you embracing your natural state, from the hair, from the head to the toe, people call you kienyeji, like you're like a village, like you're a village girl, like they find like you're beat hard, and for you to be beautiful, you need to soften up, you need to have some kind of like style and stuff. And I feel that is so sad. That is so sad, because trust me, that is the real beauty that will ever come out. That is the realest beauty. That is what I consider beauty, because these girls are so much on their natural state, and they embrace who they are. They embrace their culture, they embrace their tradition, they embrace everything. And that is why, like, I find, because of this, like, how we assume about people, or how we want people to be in certain ways, we have ended up losing our culture values. Our tradition is totally gone. Like, in few years to come, if we are not careful as Africans, we are going to lose every practice of a tradition, every value of a tradition. It's going to go into the bin completely. Okay, back to our topic. So we are discussing about what it is being a beautiful African woman. Like, there's so much assumption lately. Like, lately, you're only a beautiful African woman if you are a light-skinned woman. And if you are dark as me, I think I'm chocolate, sort of, you can say chocolate, dark, it's fine with me. But as much as you are of this color, you're not beautiful anymore. And mind you, this is happening around our African circles. It's not even like, it's not that the people out of your country, out of Africa, are the one who thinks that. The people out of Africa thinks that African women are so beautiful. But we ourselves, we have created that environment whereby we have just decided to feel that we are only beautiful if we embrace the Western culture. And so we end up bleaching our skins, and we end up going for body work, body surgeries to enlarge our buttocks. We want to enlarge our boobs. Like, a lot of strange things are happening, and our girls are really losing it, because most of these people go to unexperienced doctors, they go to unprofessional places, and they get themselves into a big mess. Anyway, that's not the thing. The thing is, like, we need to embrace ourselves the way we were born. Everyone has their own insecurities in their body. Some people have insecurities from their boobs, some from their butts, some from their skin, some from their legs, some from their hair, which is still okay. It's okay to have insecurities, but let's learn to overcome the fear from our insecurities. let's become secure. Let's try to become secure from our insecurities. So let's embrace our naturality. Like, I love beauty, don't get me wrong. I love glam a lot. Like, this has been me since I was a young girl. I used to love like looking fabulous and stuff. But I also understood, like, growing up, I understood that I am still beautiful regardless. Even if I don't put a lipstick, I am still beautiful. Even if I am chocolate or dark, I am still beautiful. Even when I have my hair done in the natural way, I am still beautiful, you know. So, like, we were like growing up as a young girl, I remember, like, we were beautiful like that. These things just came lately and they are playing all over you know, our hearts, our minds. They have changed everything up and down. And now, like, our minds tells us that, hey Maureen, you're not beautiful until you go and bleach your skin and become white. Hey Maureen, you're not beautiful until you have a long sorry about that, until you have a long silky done hair, or until you have the wigs on. Hey Maureen, you're not beautiful until you have some good hips, you know, curvaceous body, you know. And it's so funny, you know, most African ladies are curviers, you know, they have curves, but like, it's like we are not getting enough of them. It's like we want more, we want to make it more and even more. And this is really becoming sad. Let me tell you a story, and let me tell you why we Africans ourselves are the one who are getting ourselves into this hole. And I will first use an example. Right now, if you're an African lady, let me talk a scenario of being in Kenya. Right now, if you're in Kenya and you're a lady, just get out of your house and walk for like a 10 minutes distance on your natural state, you know, embracing your matuta, you know, like no makeup at all, you know, like just simple as me right now. I believe I'm simple. I am not like I'm not on makeup now. So just walk there and just see, like, you will barely get anyone complimenting you or anything. Like, you'll not have anyone complimenting you. Like, let me say maybe like 5%. Let me give it a 5% people will. And especially like going around, maybe men, of course men or something, even ladies, I mean. So you'll barely be complimented. And then this scenario whereby get your wigs on, get a wig on, get your lipstick on, get your makeup, full makeup, from eyebrows to eyelashes to all of those things, to your earrings, you know, and to your jewelries, and, you know, dress up nicely, like sexy, and just step out. Guys, I'm telling you, you will get lots of compliments. I used to experiment this with my sister. We used to talk about that, like, that is the time maybe people who were driving would kind of stop you on the road, like, hey, can I say hi to you and stuff. And like, you'll notice all eyes on you. You notice from small kids, from young ladies, you know, young girls, you know, from an age of oh my god, sorry guys, there is a bee that keeps on following me around. I don't know why, yet I didn't even spray myself today. So let's get back to what we were talking, and I want to connect this story with the topic of today, me being in Europe as a black woman. So how does that make you feel? You know, it's very funny, like, being in Europe as an African woman has even given me like lots of confidence about myself than when I was in Africa, because here people tend to appreciate you, they like people are trained to make you feel special, and to people compliment you. They make you self-aware that you are beautiful in your own skin, you're beautiful, in your own natural state, and it makes you feel so good. I have been to so many places, and every time I show up in most of these places, people stop me, people compliment me, and mark you, at this time when I'm getting all of these compliments, it's that time that I haven't even done anything on me. I have not even put a lipstick. I have not even like put an earrings on. I have no wig at all. So then I tend to wonder, like, if strangers, if people out of Africa can appreciate you, then how come that our own African people do not want to compliment you? Like, they feel like you're not beautiful enough lately. And I'm saying lately because when I was growing up, this thing was not there. This thing was not there during our mom's time. Our moms used to be beautiful. You'd even take their old photos and see them. You'd see the way they used to rock their hair, afro them. They were so pretty. My goodness. And their fashion sense, nothing can be compared to that. Like, how I wish we can go back to embracing such. How I wish, like, you can turn the clock back and practice that. Oh my goodness, I hope I can try that. I really hope I can try that. Everything was so perfect about that, those years, like those days, those heydays. Everything was so perfect. Even they didn't even have to put any sort of a makeup. They were so natural, and then they'll use their nice glowy Vaseline and put them on their face and just comb their hair nicely, and that was it. Their skin was so perfect. Like, everything. I still have photos for my mom's album, and I think that was so cute. Like, I hope that we can get back to those days. Yeah, so people compliment you here. When I go to school, people stop me, and they just say, "Oh, you look nice, you look good, oh, you are very beautiful woman," and that makes me feel so good. It makes me feel so appreciated, and it has really changed me in a big way to how I embrace myself. So, and I have become a big fan of myself, of my natural beauty. I have become a big fan of my matutas. I embrace them soberly. In fact, when you visit me here, you'll notice that most of the time I'm not on wigs at all. Most of the time, like most of my 95% of my time, I am not on wigs. Maybe I'll put on a lipstick sometimes and stuff. I do makeup also once in a while. It's not like I don't do makeup at all. I do makeup also once in a while, but that doesn't make me feel less of a beauty. Without makeup, it doesn't make me feel less of being beautiful. So, girls, what I'm trying to say, if you're a young girl there, a grown-up woman there in Kenya, in Africa, know that you are a very beautiful lady. So, young girls, grown-up women, do not allow someone to tell you that you're not beautiful. Do not let society pressure make you do things that the society feels that if you do those things, if you embrace yourself in a certain way, that makes you a beautiful African woman. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Learn to embrace yourself the way you are. First of all, it's so funny. I know of a scenario whereby you can be so used to this, like wigs, makeup and stuff, until, like, when you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself in the mirror, you don't even want to look at yourself twice. You feel like you're not worth it. You feel like you are so ugly, and that's a very bad thing. To an extent, some women will even sleep on a wig because they are so attached to that kind of assumption that it's the only thing that makes them beautiful, and so they don't want to get them off. Some of these women are even like married women, and even their husband probably have never seen their like natural state, you know, their natural hair and stuff. It's because like the society has made it difficult for you. It's telling you that you have to live up to this kind of standard, you have to be in this kind of a way for you to stand out, you know. And that's not the case. We all have insecurities, like I say. We all have insecurity, different insecurity. Even me, I have insecurity issues in my body, you know. And it's fine, it's okay to have those insecurity, but let's embrace them. Let's make our insecurity, let's secure them, you know. And once you have confidence in yourself as an African woman, once you accept yourself and you know that you're beautiful and nothing will ever come in between it, nothing will come in between you knowing to yourself that you're beautiful and you're worth it, it will be the best thing that you have ever done to yourself. So guys, let's be who we are, and let's leave our men to you know, everyone has a choice. So it's up to someone who feels that they need this kind of a person to pick whoever they want, but don't allow someone to make you make decisions, wrong decisions. Imagine you going for a surgery to add on to your hips, to your butts, because you want this particular man to appreciate you, or you want men to appreciate you, you want this man to appreciate you. They will never, like, you will live to regret, you know. That is someone who is taking away your self-esteem. So very important, your self-esteem, very, very important. So guys, that was just a by the way video, and we'll be making a lot of interesting videos definitely, so please stay tuned. So guys, that's it for today's video. Once again, thank you so much for your amazing support, guys. I don't take it for granted. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't, share the video as much as you can, like the video, and also if you have any comments, feel free to comment down below in the comment section and let's discuss together. Until next time, goodbye.